Yo, what up? It's your boy Wiz Gam.
It's your boy King Jones 80.
It's your girl Miss Belargo.
And we got a real certified guest in here tonight. We got AJ in here,
That's
better
right.
known as Big Business.
Let's do it.
What's up with you?
That's
Do
right.
it.
What's up,
with you?
Glad to be in the building.
Y'all gonna learn a lot this episode.
So just say, listen, let me just say something. Today was a good day for me.
Go ahead.
This ain't just a podcast. These my fucking friends.
Hey.
And I'm proud of them, and I don't know what's about to go on with him, because he's a creep. And I don't know how to putting up with them and Wiz. They creeps.
I'm a good guy.
Wiz a good guy.
Oh, it's gonna be some shit. I'm no,
Yeah.
That's brought to you by Seppi Bombs today. We gonna drop that joint. Y'all can get y'all Seppi Bomb. This is that shit.
Listen,
New
new liquor alert.
Water plug.
Oh,
New
man.
liquor alert.
New liquor alert. New adult drink alert.
Seppi Bomb.
Seppi Bombs.
Different. What's up with y'all though? How was
Let's
y'all?
get into it.
I feel like I ain't see y'all in a while. How was y'all week?
I feel like I haven't seen y'all in a while because I missed the last filming.
Can I tell them why you missed?
Where was she at?
Can I tell them why you missed?
Yeah, you can tell them why I missed.
So
Oh yeah. Tell them why I missed.
Buck kicked her out.
Yeah, Buck kicked me out.
Buck had kicked her out for like a month.
What happened?
Tiff wasn't answering the joints or nothing.
I removed myself from the group chat because I'm extra petty.
Buck was being messy.
Tiff wasn't banned the team.
He's acting like the guy from the Temptations.
Yeah, this boy David Ruffin for real.
That's David Ruffin.
Otis or David?
He said this ain't no tick without me. I made this.
She cooked me out first.
No.
Hold up.
No.
Y'all mean to tell me y'all having domestics in this joint?
We had domestic.
Me and him battle the most. Me and Wiz would have stayed McCoy.
No, they always
It's always me and this guy.
They always ganging against me.
All the
This boy
time.
right
You
here.
gotta let him do what he want to do.
That's right.
Listen,
I've learned
that's
that.
why I won't say
I've
nothing.
come to learn that.
Let him do what he want to do. Let him run wild.
As y'all can see, this is real family right here, right? This is Family Matters going on in Certified Talk right now. You know what I'm saying? We gotta tell Big Bro what went on. We gotta tell him what went on. You know what I'm saying?
we ain't
Buck was being messy. Kicked Tiff out. That's why y'all ain't see Tiff.
That's why I ain't been here.
So hold
I'm
up,
back
time
in.
out. You kicked off the fucking podcast?
Hold on.
Come on,
Go see
dog.
how big though.
If y'all want
You
me to
threw
be
a tantrum?
real on why Tiff was out, I can get into it. But we not. You want me to get into it?
No, don't get it.
No, we ain't
All
getting
right,
it.
then.
No, don't get it.
Get to the episode.
All right, yeah, let's get to that one.
I'm gonna take a sip.
So we gonna get right into it, man. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't know Apple, right? Don't know Apple.
It ain't no big business.
Because when you say AJ, they like, well, who the fuck is AJ?
No, we sit there on the podcast. Remember, everybody was like, "Who is AJ?" They know
right.
big business.
So
Great
tell
partner.
us about the real Apple before real estate.
What?
Before real estate. We ain't gonna get into all.
We gonna have this conversation on it?
You know, no, just
So no,
just,
that was my street name.
Certified.
You know what I'm saying? That was my street name. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? My friends used to call me Lil AJ, like Lil Aaron Jones. That was my street name.
Yeah.
And as we got older, we started having a little inside stuff. We used to hang out a lot. Tiff used to hang out with us all the time. Tiff used to be hanging out with us, and we used to be going down to Lowe's Hotel downtown for anybody was woke.
Oh, wow.
Spending, we
had
spent
legendary
thousands
nights at the
of dollars
Lowe's.
in the Lowe's, man. You know what I'm saying?
In the you know how
that
you
bar
can
the
have
best though, ain't it?
No, fuck
in the bar area.
Fuck the bar. You couldn't drink out of no drinks that we made. I used to say, listen, hey, bro, don't drink out of that one. There was no kind of
man.
drinks down there. Don't drink. I used to
man.
tell Tip, hey, don't drink out of that one.
Greg gave me a surprise birthday party one year at the Lowe's. A legendary legendary night.
That
I'm
sounds like
glad you said that. That segued me into sweet treats. Get your sweet treats beverages. This episode is sponsored by sweet treats. This is episode is brought to you by.
Wait, you can take them home. You can take some
But
home
they
if you
got
want
sweet
to.
treats. They got the weed.
That's the nuggets.
They got
that's
the
not
nuggets.
weed. That's nuggets. It
What's
look
this?
like
You
it
can
look
eat
like
those.
marijuana, but it's not.
Oh, you eat this?
You can chew them.
I ain't eating no weed.
Pause, yo.
No, not like that.
You can
Got
do
They
that.
got candy over there.
Yeah,
Cookies.
got candy, you got
Gummy
So they
worms.
edibles. So they edibles.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
And then
okay,
you got
okay.
the pain cream too with this CBD or whatever.
Yeah,
it's called.
CBD.
I'm taking some of this
Now I'm
home.
gonna get.
Hey, can I take some home for a friend?
Yeah, for sure.
Go ahead, I get some more. You know what I mean?
I had a headphone.
My friends
Wait,
take
wait,
edibles.
I got-
I don't take that shit.
I
That
gotta,
shit
get,
put me
I
in
gotta
pain.
get the answer to my question.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, bro.
We want to
I'm
know.
sorry.
About Apple.
We want to
So,
know about the real Apple before real estate.
so I used to be in the street, you know what I'm saying? And, that was my nickname. You know, everybody in the street got a nickname. We all got nicknames in the street.
Yeah.
So my friends still know me as that. When I went mainstream, I became big business on Instagram. When I went mainstream, you know what I'm saying? Because I was on the street, I was comfortable telling people my name.
Right.
Then I was Gregory Parker. You know what I'm saying? And I was Greg Parker. You know what I'm saying?
You gave me a name like that? Oh, you saying what you want?
Once I elevated, once I transitioned out the streets, I became.
Because that last name means something.
My last name means something right now. I'm building something. Yeah. It come from a long line of hard work, family, hustle, like all types of shit. So for it to evolve where it is now, like I was just telling y'all, I just had my first grandson the other day. You know what I'm saying? And that shit to me, it really do mean something. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, this the person that's gonna pass this shit on. You know what I'm saying?
Well, let's rectify. He had his first grandchild.
I got about a half a dozen.
That's like a king's legacy, though.
Yeah, definitely.
That's
bro.
the heir to the throne.
Heir to the throne, bro.
That's the heir
and
to the
it's weird
throne.
because I got children. I love all my children, kids, grandkids. But I when he was born, it was like it did feel a little different to me. Like it felt different to me. Now it's like, damn. You know what I'm saying? I get to really see and meet the person that's gonna carry my shit on.
Your legacy on.
You know what I'm saying? So that shit was dope.
So let me say this, Greg. When you say you transition from the streets to the mainstream, now with the streets, we got a type of G code that we stand by.
Right.
All of us. You know what I mean?
Right.
I know you probably about, 4 or 5 years, something like that.
Right.
You invited me to your crib.
Right.
Now, I find myself doing the same shit because I invited people to the crib because I'm not about the other life no more.
Exactly.
How was that for you? Like, because it's like, I got to party with you and shit, New Year's Eve, all that shit. We had a great time. We're gonna put a clip of that up to you was cutting the rug. But
wait, is that the party with the casino?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
How you get to the mentality where you say, I mean, like, I don't know this nigga from back in the day and all that.
You don't know Apple.
Or whatever. Huh?
You don't know Apple.
No, I'm saying,
No, he said,
how do
I transition to that?
Yeah, from that mindset, but like, I can invite a nigga over the crib that I haven't known for 28 years.
I'm going to tell you how. One day I realized, man, honestly, man, like, I don't live by those imaginary rules and that imaginary book no more. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, it's people that did shit in the street that normally is like it's like unforgivable. You know what I'm saying? And that shit don't bother me no more. Right. Because truthfully, I don't live that life no. I don't live that life at all. I ain't got one foot in, one foot out. When I stop hustling, I stop hustling. I don't hook niggas up. I don't introduce niggas. I don't nothing. It's not a part of my life.
Because you can be arrested for hooking a nigga up.
Yeah. And
that's conspiracy.
But this is the kicker, right? When you serious about doing something, you dedicated to it. When I left the streets, I left the streets. You know what I'm saying? What I left behind. I ain't never looked back. You know what I'm saying? And once you transition, you start to really open up your mind and learn different things. And it's like, damn, like, I done made millions and millions and millions of dollars, and looking back, like, I know motherfuckers that got killed for nothing, that's dead for nothing, and that shit bothers me. I'm like, damn, if this nigga would have had a chance, or if that nigga would have had a chance, or if Shorty over there would have knew different, she could have did different. And the sad part about it is, when you realize that we are put in that position as people, you know what I'm saying? And one person, that's why I'm so adamant about being in every ghetto. That's why I'm in every ghetto. I'm teaching the ghetto, because it's like we was fed the wrong shit. Yeah. Like people talk about, look at these kids murdering. I'll be honest. I said, we taught them that shit. Like, you know what I mean? We taught these kids how to do what they're doing.
Taught them how to hustle.
You know what I'm saying? We taught them because we was taught. We was taught that. You know what I'm saying? Right. So once you reach a certain level, you start to look at life in a different sense. You like, damn, Shorty died for nothing. She died for nothing. Or damn, he in jail for life, and all he had to do is make this play or make that play. And the crazy thing about it is just being misguided and miseducated. So the first thing I usually do, like when I do educate other people, I gotta detox their brain, bro. Like when I be having classes, I be having to detox motherfuckers before I can even teach them anything. You know what I mean? Because we are confined to that imaginary shit. Like we really think that them rules fucking count.
Yeah, them rules
don't count.
I'm
telling the streets is a lie, man.
But speaking of the teaching, that brings on a good question.
Go ahead.
Now we're in such a social media era where I feel like the minute somebody has an ounce of success, it's like, now I want to give you the game for such and such, such and such.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that space as a whole, like now? And how did you know, like, when was it that you felt like, all right, I'm really ready?
I'm going to teach some people.
I'm going to teach somebody.
Well, I mean, I know you asking me that question for the people, but I know you know. Because you was there. You was there since day one. And truth be told, like, as I grew, I wanted other people to grow with me. So I was teaching as I was growing, right? Mm-hmm. Now, I wasn't charging. You know what I mean? In the beginning, I was having seminars for free. Then when I had to rent venues, I would charge $30 from everybody just to cover the venue. I wasn't charging. That's my thing. Like, there's nothing wrong with if I learn something today to teach Tip or to teach everybody in this room, right? But it's another thing if I learn a little bit of it, now I'm charging you, and I haven't even got to the end of it. Like 90% of these people have not fully done the things that they teaching, that they are charging for. There's nothing wrong with if I learn how to set this mic up right now, right? And I teach y'all, right? That's one thing. But I don't know how to connect this shit and do the audio. So if I'm teaching you how to set this mic up, it's only a matter of time you're going to run into a brick wall. You understand what I'm saying? So I think that it's sad to say, but we capitalize off of everything. It's trendy. Everything is trendy. Like when I was teaching, people saying I didn't know what I was talking about. When I start charging, like, why he charging if he for the people? Like, you can't win. The next thing you know, they was coming to my classes, then teaching the same shit that I was teaching them. Without actually physically. That's why people aren't working right now. Because social media is allowing them to capitalize off of information. So long as you're smart enough to obtain some information and pass it on, technically in their mind they did their job. But they really didn't, because if I tell you how to do something right now, you're not gonna fully know how to execute it. I can tell you how to do it. You gotta have the boots on the ground. I don't care what you're doing. Like even with the clothing line, people think that they can go out, get a shirt, get a hoodie, stamp something on it. But I watch her build a fucking brand. You understand what I'm saying? I watch her build a brand, and I know the ins and outs.
Out the trunk of the car.
We used to ride up New York to 106 in Park, and she used to provide wardrobe. We used to drive up New York.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Back then when AJ and Free was on there.
Did they ever put it on?
Yeah.
They did.
106 in Park?
Yeah.
They used to have like a spring bling BET thing. I did 4 spring
She
blings
did.
in a row.
She was doing fashion shows. She was doing. See, what people don't know. Shout out to Belargo. Shout out to Belargo PRJ for those that don't know the history. Shout out to Belargo. What they don't know is
I don't know how to say that.
Tiff. I was there when Tiff first started.
He was there when I first started it.
And Tiff actually was making custom clothes. See, what y'all don't know is this right here, this a new Tiff. This a new wave Tiff, right?
She got chrome
Tiff
hearts.
worked out. Listen, we used to go to Petit Patin, man. Tiff used to wear $1,000 shoes when she was 20 years old.
Yeah.
We go in there, she get
That's
four
a
or five.
fact.
She get 4 or 5 different pairs of shoes and come out of there. She wore dresses. She wore Tiff dress.
I did.
You know what I mean? And her brand was actually, that was going to be her brand. But she was trying to get seamstress and it wasn't working out. And honestly, she conformed to the streetwear. You know what I mean? Because it was a lane for it and she conformed to it, but that was not her main thing. You know what I'm saying? And I watched her grind from the mud. So when you out here, and I always tell people this, the only way you can lose is if you quit. I don't care how many times you get knocked down.
That's a fact.
As long as you get up, you can get through. You know what I'm saying?
So you said a key word earlier, dedication, right? So I want to know if you still dedicated to something. You still dedicated to rap? People don't know you was a rapper. They don't know you was a rapper.
I gave it up.
Rapper. Go ahead, Wiz. That's a good one.
A lot of people don't know you was a rapper.
Yeah, I gave it up.
Is your son still a rapper?
My son's rapping.
Wait, you still got bars though? You got bars?
He had to pass it
You
down.
whoa.
I still got bars.
He said
man.
he still got bars.
Drop something.
So y'all want to hit Big Business, the guru to spit some? Can you give us some? Give us some. Give us some.
Quick 16.
Give us some. Quick
He
16.
think I can't rap.
Go ahead.
He really think
know
he
he can rap though.
Listen, man.
Out there, I don't
All
know
I
if he
ever
still
wanted
got
was a
it.
hookup. So I could separate myself from all these niggas that's getting cook up. See me in the club, nigga, look up. Red Label, Bentley and Naj had the whole town shook up. What you know about cop in the crib? All glass, 12 bedrooms, 10 baths. You do the math. I duck cops, hug blocks and ward. Hit chicks, took trips, made moves and scored. Let these other boss niggas be bossy. I grab my own, cause I ain't waiting for these niggas to toss me. And anything I stack, I make. And anything I pack, I have you niggas on some Harlem Shake. Hey, he like that shit. See what I'm saying?
Yo,
He was disrespecting
this
the shit out of
This
here.
a first.
I still
This a
got
first
it.
right here. This a first right here.
Certified.
We
Still got it.
We got Big Business, the guru.
Certified.
We got Big Business,
I still
Big
got
Business,
it.
the real estate guru.
Man, baby.
The
I
spit
still
some
got
bars.
it. I still got it.
That was better than a lot of shit.
A lot of people
out there.
can't get
That's
to
why
do
I
that.
get
I took advantage of
A lot
that.
of shit out there.
I took advantage of that.
Right.
A lot of people can't get him to do that. I took advantage of that moment. I had to, yo. Right. Because a lot of people be like, wait, what the? He rap?
Yeah, they do. Like, this nigga do
They
everything.
got bars,
Now
man.
see, they only know social. They only know Instagram.
Yeah.
They don't know
They don't know
Apple.
They don't know Apple.
No.
They don't know after. I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say that.
So when we say the social media thing and all that, you know, we always got the naysayers.
Right.
What do you think about the people that says he's a fraud?
Right.
he can't produce.
Right.
This is not, it's just some shit for Instagram or whatever. Right. I never made a coin when I worked with him. Right. What do you say to them type people?
They capping. Bro, honestly, the sad. I'm gonna tell you the sad part. I'm gonna tell you why I love my town so much, because they make you built for the rest of the world.
Right.
First of all, bro, I done got on Instagram and showed 1 million receipts of niggas making money with me. Millions. You know what the niggas ain't gonna tell you?
What?
Ain't nobody gonna tell you that did make money, because that's just who we are. Black people don't report good news. They report bad news.
Hold on. Stop this fucking press. I would tell you if I made money with you.
No, but nice. I mean, I want you to understand people in the whole. Like, this what I mean. Like, it's motherfuckers that, listen, I know a person right now in the city that made 800 grand with us. They ain't gonna say it. They ain't gonna tell nobody they made 800 grand.
I wouldn't say
I know motherfuckers that made 6.
They don't let nobody know they got that.
But listen, and this is another thing I want you to understand. Like, I mean, we know it ain't fraud, and it's there. It's there. Like, we know this shit is real. The other niggas who acting like I ain't who I am got that shit from me. We know that. So that's just how it is. You know, that's how. But guess what I came to learn? That's this town. That ain't the world. You know what I'm saying? I just had a talk with some young brothers. I'm like, yo, y'all gotta get out of Philly. We all hear that coming from Philly.
Different.
But when you really get out of Philly, you see one thing we don't have in Philly, and that's unity. We got the hustlers. People know how to get the money. We don't got the unity. This is what they do. Listen, with all due respect, that's why we say dick eaters, dick riders, because that's what happens. Because I'm gonna tell you why. Because I'm gonna tell you why. Like, we won't support. If it's popping, they gonna jump on it.
Right.
If something don't go right, they gonna tell it. That's why what I love about myself, I'm gonna be transparent. If this nigga made money with me, I can say he did. If he didn't, I can say he didn't. I'm comfortable with that shit. Because I go out here every day and I change lives. Every day. Half these niggas would still be trapping. Man, they wouldn't be fucking with no fucking houses. Right. If it wasn't for what I was doing.
I know for a fact that you put a couple niggas back in position.
A lot of niggas.
Well, yeah.
But I mean, you personally, niggas, you probably personally, I put up.
Give them flowers.
Like, I'm gonna tell you the truth, bro.
I'm giving you
flowers. And you know what? That's the street part of me, because guess what? I don't post them testimonials. Yeah. I don't make niggas come out their comfort zone and be like, yo, man, I made, you know what I mean? I know why? Because I don't do it for that.
Right.
So as I be successful and I succeed in certain things, I deal with the troubleshooting. I don't brag on the wins. I focus on the losses. Yeah. So I can turn those losses into wins. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't get on here like, oh man, it wasn't for me. Wiz wouldn't be doing it. If it wasn't for me, Tip wouldn't have did this. Like, when I do shit for people, I do it and I keep it pushing.
Yeah. So I gotta ask you this, right? So it's like a responsibility. Do you feel responsible? I want you to give a real responsible answer. What was it like making that transition from the streets to real estate? Like, cause it's a struggle. People don't know. Like, it's a real tough.
I'm gonna tell you, it's an easy answer for me. I was ready. It's like when I got married. I was ready. I was done. I was ready. Like, when I left the streets, I was ready, bro. I was done with that shit. I was done. It was a drought. Shit was losing. And that was my last time going through that shit that we go through. The drought season, the indictment season, this season, the getting back. I was done
like
with
everything around you, like everything, because you know everybody go through that. It's like an epiphany almost. It's like the streets is like, oh my God, everybody going to jail. Damn, he just got busted.
What it was
he just got murdered.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you the truth. If you really in the streets, it's like Groundhog Day. It's the same shit every day, every year. For 10, you look up, you 10 years in the game, 15 years in the game. I always say this. I say, there's some people that I know for a fact been in the game 20 years, ain't got 100,000 saved up. That's $5,000 a year. Damn. That ain't shit. But I'm gonna tell you, the streets, it keeps you running. It's this section of it, this section of it. This person got killed. It's indictments going down. It's a drought. It's this. It's that. And it's then the next nigga get in pocket. Then the next person get in pocket. Like, bro. When I transitioned, I was tired. It ain't had nothing to do with real estate. I was just tired of that shit. Yeah. I could have went out and started selling bananas. I didn't give a fuck. I was done. Fucking creep. You know what I'm saying? I just was done. So if anybody that legitimately made a transition in life, but I will tell you this, it's a peace of mind.
Because you don't miss riding the rear, but them old instincts still kick in.
And let me say how much shit is ghetto.
Riding the rear view mirror.
But let me say how shit is ghetto, right? Now listen, right? We want the cars. We ride through the hoods. We stunt, right? I got every car now. There's no way to even stunt that. That's ghetto shit. You know what I mean? Like, motherfuckers with that real shit. I got Rolls Royces. I got Ferraris. I got Maybach. if I drive that shit, if I don't,
seen you in a work truck.
It don't matter. Yeah, that's how I move. You know what I mean? But I'm just telling you honestly, like when you reach a certain level, the ghetto shit don't matter. I didn't realize so much shit was ghetto until last year. I asked my daughter, I said, damn, it's Easter time. I said, you need to get some Easter clothes? She said, what's Easter clothes? My daughter said that. She said, what's Easter clothes? Wow. And I thought about that shit like,
how old is this daughter?
She 11. But she ain't never been here. That shit ain't where she live at. Yeah. They don't get dressed up for Easter.
They go to church or something.
Yeah, even if they go to church. But I'm just saying it's just certain shit that is ghetto shit that we develop and we pass on to our kids.
So what do you say? Because there's a lot of people in Philadelphia that say Greg is full of shit.
It's a lot of people that say they love me too.
Yeah, I know it is. But listen, let me get into it.
Go ahead.
It's a lot because I'm gonna be on your side a little bit, and then I'm gonna take it back and go off you too.
Go ahead.
But see, that's what we were saying. The phone. But it's a lot of people that's like, and you know, oh, this motherfucker, he owe me money. You know what I mean? This, that, the other. Wait, I can't wait to see him or whatever. A lot of people say you owe him paper or whatever. But I'm going to say in your defense, shit takes time. And they don't get that it takes time to roll over or whatever. And they think it's the snap of a finger and it's going to go. But man, you did a deal before. Mm-hmm. You did say you was going to tighten me up. And I never got tightened up.
No. Now let's tell your real story, nigga.
Hold on. Let's get into it.
Because your story just like everybody else's story.
That's
People come to me. People come to me because they say they want to get into real estate. They don't. They want to make a quick buck. This my nigga. No. But let me finish. I'll let you talk. We gonna call a spade, right? Because I can stand it if I do something wrong. Mm-hmm. I sells bro a crib, right? Mm-hmm. I say, bro, what you gonna do? You keep it? You want me to sell it for you? He sell it. I said, all right. I put it up for sale. We waiting for it to sell. Yeah. Right? Now, I don't got no control over how fast a person call and say they want to buy his crib. But that's my friend. So guess what I did? I went in my pocket and gave him his investment money back. And I said, you want me? I'm gonna give you your money back, and I bought the crib back from you. And when I sell it, I'm gonna give you $5,000. Ain't no niggas doing that. Let's talk the real.
Damn.
Is that not what I did?
But you never gave it to me.
I mean, I'm gonna be truthful with you though. No, I'm gonna be truthful with you though. I'm gonna be truthful with you though. Once I gave you the bread, I never sold the crib. I just moved on doing other shit.
No, what you actually said, we gonna keep it a little bit more G real. What happened actually was, you sold me I gave you the paper. Right. I didn't even get an address.
No, you got that. You had the address before you closed. You said, bro. I said, what you want me to do? I said, you want to just flip it? Because if you just going to flip it, right?
You ain't gonna let me finish?
No, go ahead. So, I'll let you talk, but
let me
I want to explain it so people can understand it.
Then you can get back off of it.
Go ahead.
So you told me, you said, damn, here's the crib or whatever. Bam, you gave me an address or whatever.
I know the crib.
But listen, so about 8 months after that,
right?
Whatever, with Celeste or whatever. Now I get another address. It's saying, so I never even had the deed to the first joint.
Right.
But I mean, I'm gonna keep it G real. I never had the deed to the first joint to say I even own that. Right. All I had was the paper I gave you or whatever.
Right. An agreement. You had agreement. To close.
Between me and you. But it never happened. It never went through. So a year later, I was like, damn, look, I don't think it's for me because, it's been a year. I don't even got a deed or nothing to say I own nothing after a year. So I said, you said, I'm gonna give you.
You should have. Yeah, you should have.
Yeah, I didn't though. But you said you gonna give me my paper back, and you said because you had my paper for so long and you flipped it or whatever, you did moves with my paper.
I definitely ain't say that you drunk.
No, I remember like yesterday. You said because you had my paper.
Bro.
Look, the minute hold up, listen, I'm gonna tell you.
I said I'm gonna give you. I know what I said.
No, you said I'm gonna give you what you would have made off the.
Right.
That's what you said. I'm gonna give you what you would have made.
Family quarrels.
No, we not quarreling.
No, this ain't a quarrel.
We had this conversation every fucking time. Every time I talk to this nigga, we had this conversation.
But you said
so. This normal.
This shit got me. This shit right here got me.
I told you.
So he said,
hungry.
I'm gonna give you what you would have made off the joint. So I told him, I said, all right, I'm gonna call you next week. I said, as a man, I'm not gonna keep blowing your joint up.
Nigga, we talking about $5,000. You should have kept the crib.
Pause.
What you should have did was kept the crib, because this is what I told you. I said, bro, like, listen.
No, it wasn't $5 grand though.
That's
the first one. It wasn't $5 grand.
Let me give you all the game. Let me give you all the real game.
Go ahead.
This is what the shit all boils down to. I'm 18 years in this. Day in, day out. Blood, sweat, tears, work, right? When people like bro come in, they watch that social media. So it look like it's happening fast, right? So for you to get in on a crib, and we ain't gonna get it fucked up. I probably sold 1,500 cribs that year, right? You knew they was moving, right? So we had 5 or 6 different title companies working. I ain't gonna even lie to you. That whole shit was backed up, right? That whole shit got backed up. So what I started doing was, man, let me just get them out the way. You know what I'm saying? So I started saying, I'm gonna give them the bread, take this bread. When I sell this crib, I'm gonna do this. When I sell that crib, I'm gonna do this. When I sell the crib, and that's what I started doing. As I started selling them, I started banging people out. But the reason I shut that shit down because people don't understand the business aspect of it. You know what I mean? Like, bro, this ain't the streets, like, where you gonna put up this money, we gonna flip it and get it back. Like, nigga, it might take 2 months to close. It might take another month and a half to get your fucking deed. You know what I mean? It might take X amount of months to sell it, and people gotta be comfortable with waiting in that time frame. Like, nigga, I might put out $2 million, and it might take me 3 years to see my $2 million back in the profit. My new shit is my one-on-ones, and what I'm doing now is I'm not just selling them shit, I'm educating them. Because truth be told, like, everybody see us winning, they want to be a part of. Look at the podcast shit, everybody doing, but they see motherfuckers winning that they know that's close to them. They want to do it, right? Which is nothing wrong with that. But you gotta understand the business part of it that's going into this shit. Like with y'all, it ain't just sitting in front of some motherfucking mics and talking. Like y'all gotta think shit out. Y'all arguing, y'all having beefs, and y'all falling out. That's how real business go. And as y'all business grow, y'all need to scrap amongst each other.
He David Ruffin though.
But listen, y'all need to scrap amongst each other, because what's gonna happen is when y'all get in front of some real people, then y'all gonna unify and y'all gonna scrap their asses out. You know what I'm saying? Like, so right now, I'm doing a one-on-one program because I knew the people that jumped on my bandwagon really wasn't educated. Right. And I knew the shit just, it wasn't gonna happen overnight. You gotta understand, I'm 19 years. It took me 5 years to flip my first crib.
Damn.
5. It took me 5 years to flip my first crib. So for me to be, people be starting with me now, and Blizz will tell you in 3-4 months they own. I had Blizz in a fucking group that, for real, in 4 months, they had 11 doors. And they was complaining.
This episode is brought to you by Family Affair Home Care. Are you looking for quality care and companionship for your loved ones? Look no further, because Family Affair is just right for you. They provide caregivers that are compassionate, and they treat your family like they're their own. Also, they have a $500 sign-on bonus for caregivers. If you're interested, call this number right here, 215-687-7559. Again, if you're interested, call 215-687-7559. That's Family Affair Home Care.
They're hiring for all shifts right now. 4219 Germantown Avenue.
And I want everybody out there to understand that I'm living proof that this shit works if you keep going. You gotta go. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta start with one, turn. When you invest money, this is how you gotta invest, be an investor. That's not money that you need. You gotta forget about it. You gotta put that money out there and say, how that's working, how this working. I tried that Bitcoin shit. I put my money in Coinbase. I made $16,000 the first day. The next day the shit went down and went up, down. And guess what I did? I don't even look at it no more. Yeah. I just put this shit over there because it's an investment. Yeah. Every once in a while I go there, pull me a little $5,000 out, put it to the side until I recoup all my bread. Now whatever happened, it happened. It's an investment.
It's the bank, it's the bank money. Yeah.
Question. Let me interject some female energy. You mentioned Nick in this. So how did you Nick, his wife?
Oh, Nick.
I got a twofold question. One, because you mentioned earlier, like with the game, like you just knew when you was ready. Marriage. Mm-hmm. How you knew you was ready?
So let me tell you. Tip no, I only had a few girlfriends in my life, 46 years old, right? And when I'm with somebody, I'm with them. You know what I'm saying? No matter what. When I'm with them, I'm with them. Like how y'all see me on the gram with Nick, that's how I am. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? When I'm dating somebody, it's me and them. It ain't no niggas. It ain't my homies. It ain't we running. I travel with this is what I do. So when I became like 38, I knew. I was like, damn. I always wanted to be, let me tell you my plans. My plans was to have my first business at 25. At 25, I had 2 stores open. I wanted to be a millionaire by 30. I was a millionaire at 28. And I wanted to be married by 40. And I wanted to be retired by 45. The only part that I didn't execute was being retired at 45. And that's because the pandemic hit. If the pandemic wouldn't have hit, not even really pandemic, if that shit ain't go how it went south, right? And I would have been retired. I would have been able to retire. Now I'm not gonna retire because I realize it ain't just the money. You know what I'm saying? I made all the money I can make. I got everything a person can want. You know what I'm saying? I got family, I got my kids, I got homes, different cities, I got assets, I got businesses, I got friends that's doing well. I'm empowering people. Like I had a good life. You know what I'm saying? So when I got to that point, I just didn't want to play games no more. You know what I'm saying? Like I was out here playing games. I was dating this motherfucker, running here, I had baby moms here, and I ain't gonna lie, I was done.
How many baby moms you got?
I got 3 baby moms. I had 3 kids moms, yeah. And but I'm just saying, when I was dating, I was moving, man. I ain't too many motherfuckers got by me out here, man. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, I got to a point where I was done. And I'll never forget, I asked Nick, I was like, you want to get married? She was like, yeah, of course. And I was like,
that's how you asked her?
Listen, I'm telling you, my friend. No, I went home. Listen. I went home, and I said, I asked her, I said, you want to get married? She was like, yeah. I said, all right. I said, Monday. We going to the joint, right? Damn. So when I woke up Monday, she had forgotten all about I said that shit because he probably thought I was just capping. So I woke up like, yo, what's up? She's like, what's up? I'm like, you ready? She like, for what? I said, to go to the place to get the marriage. So we go to the place, get the marriage license. The lady said, well, it won't be ready until Thursday, but it's good up until January 14th. I said, we'll be back Thursday. The lady said, oh, he ready, baby. He ready. Thursday, me, her, and my brother Maybach. We go down to the Justice of Peace.
Shout out Maybach. That's my guy.
Shout out to Maybach. And we got married. And that was it. And I'm going to keep it a beam with y'all. I know you player, man. I'm old school player, man. That shit will change your motherfucking life.
Or get married?
That's the key that unlocks shit that you cannot get into.
That was my second fold question. Do you feel like you and Nick was partners. Y'all was solid prior to that.
But I wasn't fully committed to my wife.
And do you feel like marriage elevated you?
Marriage elevated me at a level that I could never explain. Like, even the way I'm able to handle with social media, the people, the hate, the love, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, I understand it. And I ain't mad. I know they fuck with me because I'm winning. Right. You know what I'm saying? I know the second I lose, they ain't gonna fuck with me, but she gonna always fuck with me. Because I didn't meet her winning. You know what I'm saying?
You my man. I'm gonna fuck with you if you win and lose. I don't give a fuck.
No, that's my friends. Listen, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna say this. I was blessed to have some good friends. You know what I mean? Like, honestly, like I got some good, solid people that I can call on. You know what I'm saying?
So I feel like it's safe to say, after what he said there, it's safe to say that the right woman on your, like a man needs a woman. Because I feel like we in a society, especially like
a man that's in his 40s,
that is anti,
a man that's in his 40s, right?
Relationship.
A man that's in his 40s, that's at least in his 40s. I'm gonna give a man till 40. A man at least in his 40s that's not married is immature.
I'm not the fuck married.
It's not committed. No, I mean committed. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you why I laugh. Let me tell you why I laugh at bro. You know why I love bro? I laugh at bro because I lived through him vicariously. Yeah. And I love the way he moved, right? Because I can't do it. But I'm gonna tell you the truth though. As thorough as he is and the way he moved, if he think he had that much fun with motherfuckers that he just dating, he don't got a clue with the fun he have and the life he have with somebody he fully committed. Because he he pour into people. You know what I'm saying? So if you had, like, I'm gonna tell you the truth, and I never even said this to my wife. This is the first time she about to see this.
Oh shit,
nigga! I didn't even.
Thank me, Nick.
I didn't even realize how pretty my wife's eyes was until I married her. You know why? Because I wasn't really looking at her for that. You understand? Like, I had different women that I was dealing with for different things. Right. I never really even looked in my wife's face to see. One day, I'm going to tell you no bullshit. I was looking at my wife. I said, God damn. I said to myself, like, damn, she got some pretty eyes. Bro, I've been with my wife over 20 years.
Damn.
And I didn't realize certain things about my wife until I married her. But you know why? Not really because I just married her. I was committed to her.
Wow.
And all I wanted was to be with Nikki. Right. You know what I mean? And now I'm learning things about Nikki and I'm seeing things. And I'm like, damn, like, what was I doing? What if I would have died? I would have never experienced this.
Wow. Talk to him.
Damn.
So I'm telling you.
You had to look at the eyes.
I'm telling you.
And he called me a sucker for love.
No. You know why I call him a sucker for love?
Because he a sucker for love?
No, I ain't going to get into it because we said we won't get into it.
You can get into it, but no, don't say it. But, you know.
Because his situation is different.
Well, I don't have a situation.
We ain't gonna talk about that shit right now.
Well, yeah, we ain't gonna talk about it.
So listen, but I will say this to bro, like, to answer Tiff's question, I was ready. I knew I was ready. You'll know when you're ready. Bro not ready, but I'm gonna tell you something.
How you gonna say
let me say something. In your defense. Let me finish.
What?
He don't know that he's transitioning though. He getting there. He different than he was. We gonna always call him the king creep. But he king of you much more different than you was. You was on go 1,000,000%. Now you a little more reserved in how you do things. But I'm gonna tell you something, man. It ain't really so much about being married. I think marriage it solidifies it, but for me it solidified it. I couldn't just have a girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? But being married, and really being married, like some of my niggas used to say, man, just go ahead and get married. You still gonna do what you want. I was like, what? Why the fuck would I marry somebody and still do what I want? Right. You know what I'm saying? But when you get married and you marry the right person, I'm really gonna blow your mind. It's nothing that you want to do that you probably won't be able to do.
I know where you're getting at, and I like that.
I'm not really going in that direction. Let me tell you what I mean.
King creep.
Your wants are gonna become different.
Wow.
Yeah. That's what I meant by that. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
And truth be told, let me tell you something about a real man.
He love that one.
Let me tell you something about a real man and a real strong man, right? Honestly, bro. I mean, when you a man and you marry somebody and you got let me tell you what women want. Women want for you to make them feel good. They want to laugh. They want to be secure, and they want to have good sex. Some people can knock their back out, but they bums.
Yeah.
They ain't got a pot to piss in. Some niggas, hold on, let me finish. Some dudes got everything, but then they hate on their woman. Yeah. What you wear that for? Who you going to see? You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. But when you give them those 4 things, that's it. That's why I told you. Listen,
I agree with
listen, and guess what? Once you get them, you got them.
Yep.
If they really genuinely love you, they love you.
And if you show those 4 things, women, right? Those 4 things, if you show a woman, trust me, I know. You show a woman those 4 things, you can have them. You can have them.
Oh, that's true.
Like we talked about my wife, and we gonna bring it up.
Yeah.
What?
People always ask me, do I got a prenup?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I ain't never heard that part.
No. People do ask me that.
Get into
and he revealed something.
I don't care. I tell him. Yeah.
Go ahead and say what you told us.
My wife own all my shit.
Damn.
All my shit is in my wife. My wife own everything.
Y'all hear that shit, fellas?
I'm gonna tell you the truth. And my wife humble because she's super rich.
Hey, listen.
She humble. I don't know nobody.
Damn.
I don't know nobody that come from where we come from. I don't.
So she.
I do know rich people, so I can say I know nobody.
Yeah, but
I don't know nobody that come from where we come from that got what Nikki got and sit there like she ain't got nothing.
He just put all the pom-poms in the air for every chicken.
But you know why? I'm gonna tell you why. Not because I'm a sucker for love, or not because I think my wife can't cross me. I don't want my kids, grandkids, or my wife to ever depend on a nigga for nothing. Right. So if she do take everything I gotta leave, I'm gonna get me some more. She might not be able to get some more, but I'm gonna get me some more. And I could never understand, and no disrespect, fellas, how you get a divorce and you fighting over the crib.
Yeah.
Give it to him.
Man, I thought I had that motherfucking crib, nigga.
Give it to him.
Get you another crib. You think I want to be in it anyway? She left. I don't want to be there.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't wish divorce on nobody.
Hey,
listen, me and my wife death do us
part. It's a difficult thing to go
through.
Death
do us part.
Hey, listen. We in the era, right, of the new generation.
Right.
So they want to know, they asked me this on my joint or whatever. They want to know, what is your highest deal you made off a real estate transaction? Dang. Because they from the show me state, you know, the new generation.
What you mean highest real estate?
The most amount of money you've made on one deal.
On the one deal, like off a real estate transaction.
Bro.
No, get into it.
I probably, I'm making $1 million deals right now. Like $1 million deals. But this is what I want you to understand. My business was doing $1 million a week. Every week. That's how my shit crashed. It was so many people calling, coming, buying, selling, that we didn't have the infrastructure. I used to, Maserati niche, shout out to Big Bentley niche.
Big Bentley niche.
Big Bentley niche, that's my sister, right? And niche, out of all of I built my team. I gave each one of my team a slot, except for niche. Right. Niche already had credit medics, right? When she came, I put on my platform, we blew that shit up together, and she went on to be great. Niche was the only person that had structure in her business. I didn't. I had my friends and motherfuckers that I fuck with running shit because they ain't know what they was running.
Running to me,
right? So realistically though, they was eating, everybody was making money, but they was winging it. You know what I'm saying? They really wasn't educated in the fields. So that's why when shit always fell, it fell back on me because I was the only person that really genuinely knew it. You know what I mean? I just had them. They was basically set up. Like, here, you run this company, but they didn't really know how to run that company. But Niche used to say, bro, it's too much friendship in here. Like, you need employees. That's what she used to say to me. You need to separate your friends from employees. Wow. Employees need to be employees. And she really made me think, like, the CEO of Walmart, they not flying on their jet. The workers not going to their houses. They not going on vacation with them. They not hanging out with them. Yeah. That was me, though. And with that brings entitlement.
So on that note, right? So we got this game we play.
Well, let's do it. This bitch been playing games all night.
That's right. It's called Certified or Not, right? So I know you to be a person that's certified. So I'm going to start off the first 3 questions I'm going to ask you. I'm going to start them off, and then they're going to ask you some certified or not questions. All right. My first question is gentrification. Is it certified or not?
Far as what? What you mean is it certified?
Meaning, like, some people are against gentrification, some people are for it. So is it a good thing or a bad thing? Is you stamping it? Yeah. Stamping it means it's certified.
Yeah, stamping it.
You stamping gentrification?
Certified. Because gentrification elevates everybody.
I said that last week with the motherfucker.
That's interesting.
Think about it right now. Gentrification elevates everybody. One thing about us, once again, we like to play the blame game. Mm-hmm. We had this shit for 40 years.
But guess what? They told me that some people, last week, they said some people, like grandmoms and shit,
it's bad for a lot of people. Some people it's good
it's
for.
It's not. That's a fucking myth.
They don't got the money for it.
They ain't got the money anyway. They bills is backed up. Check they fucking stats. When the last time they paid taxes? They gas bills is high. They on lie heat, nigga. They ain't got the money anyway. So that ain't, gentrification ain't make them not have the money. Fixed income did.
Wow.
See, that's what I was saying last week.
All right, let me ask my second question.
Go ahead, get into it.
Him 500.
Who?
Him 500.
Is he certified or not?
Certified, best in the game. Smartest dude in the game when it comes to that credit shit. Ain't nobody fucking with it. Ain't nobody fucking with it.
They got a lot to say about him too.
Listen, why wouldn't they? Who else they gonna point the finger at?
Right.
They can't see. Listen, you know why niggas will point the finger at me? Because they can't see nobody else. I'm at the top of this shit. He at the top of this shit. You want to hear some crazy shit? As I seen him elevate, right? I started texting him and told him all the shit was coming. He'll tell you that. I'll show it to you as soon as we get off of here. Right. I told him the shit was coming before it came because you know why? I've been in his shoes. I seen him elevating fast. People don't understand growth. When a person like that, listen, guess what? It ain't nothing we doing new under the sun. Yeah.
All right. So my third question is, because you mentioned it already, but who's certified or not? Your old team or your new team?
Oh. Both. My old team super certified. They certified. Let me tell you something. It's sad because when people talk shit about you or say something about you, they can't acknowledge you no more in public. They think they can. But we all love each other. I talk to them now. We overcame the shit. We not beefing no more. We all talk. I can get on here and say, yo, I love y'all. Shout out to Neike and Lord. Shout out to Sneakers. Shout out to Herman. He's Asian CEO. Shout out to B. Wims. Shout out to Big Bentley Niche. Shout out to my Yumbo Miz. Shout out to Cecily. I can shout my whole team out. I love them. They certified. See, this the thing. It's about growth. Like, my growth isn't stunted because what I went through with my team, I had to go through to get to the next level. They had to go through to get to their next level, right? The dope part of me is I love them. They'll tell you, ain't none of them motherfuckers I never did nothing to. Like, at the end of the day, I ain't never did nothing to nobody. I love them. I support them. I want to see them grow, right? Yeah. My new team, I learned not to do
what you did with the old team.
What I did with the old team. I'm making my new team, I'm holding them what's called accountable. My old team, I did it. Right. When things went wrong, I pushed them to the side and fixed it.
Okay. We on the next chapter. Certified or not? Jay Morrison, certified or not?
What you mean?
Because there's a lot of people say he's not what he's.
Can I be honest?
Go ahead. That's what we want.
All right, listen. Jay Morrison got out here, and he started this investment fund.
Right.
And once again, things don't always go 100%. Black people think they do.
Right.
It didn't go right.
Right.
Don't mean he a fuck boy because it didn't go right. But in our eyes, he a fuck boy because, he said this and this ain't happening. Niggas been saying shit and shit been happening for years, but when it comes to us, once again, we gonna get blamed. Right. And I'm gonna tell you the truth.
That's always with us.
Listen, he started the biggest black real estate fund. It didn't work out.
Right.
It just didn't work out 100%. And that's business. Right. That's life. So my thing is to say the motherfucker not certified because something didn't go right. That's part of our culture.
Taking it more personal because you are black.
Yeah, because we
are.
Like
you should care more.
Yeah, but not that a motherfucker don't care. It don't go right. Guess what? I'm gonna be honest. I think Jay Morrison is a great motivational speaker. I don't think real estate was really his forte. I don't think he mastered it before he wanted to do something great for his people. You understand? It's a difference. Right. You know what I mean? It's a difference advocating and knowing how to execute something. You know what I mean? But once again, he built the team that he thought was going to take him over the hump in the real estate business.
It ain't last.
Because when shit went bad here, they bailed. And then, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to say this. I ain't going to I ain't gonna say a nigga that ain't certified that I see do what they do for our people.
So you certified?
I am certified.
Okay. Next, certified or not. Now, I know you know the nigga or whatever. Jim Jones. His mom. He said his mom teach him how to tongue kiss.
He said he said he was just fucking around though, bro.
Nah, that's the back. I think that's the back end of it because fuck that. Certified or not.
I mean, Jim certified. I know Jim personally.
No, I'm saying that part of his mom teaching him how to tongue kiss. You don't fuck around like that. He might have said he's fucking around later on because everybody he might have realized.
Let me just say this. Some young moms are just different. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
Some young moms are just different, right? And one thing I do know about Jim, his mom loved him more than unconditionally.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? And Jim, he loved his mom the same way. So I'm gonna tell you the truth. My mom taught me about sex.
In what way?
My mom.
We can get into that too.
We're gonna get into it. My mom went and bought the sex book when she knew I was interested in it. She walked me through everything. I mean, she didn't sexually do things to me, but honestly, like my mom showed me like this is titties, this is different kinds of titties. Right. She showed me pussy, she showed me titties, but it was like a sexual education book. Right. I'll never forget this shit. My mom gave me this and she showed me different women, different size titties, different areolas. It was in black and white. It was like a little kiddie book. Right. But she taught me that shit, and my mom always talked about me with shit. My mom kind of fucked me up in a way because that's why I think I wasn't really fully committed to the woman that I dated because my mom used to always say, she ain't your wife. And I think that's why, it was my mom. Yeah. So that's why when I did get married, I thought marriage is everything to me. You know what I'm saying? Marriage is everything to me. And I feel like I wouldn't be that way had my mom used to instill into me. She not your wife. She just your girlfriend. And she just this person. And I moved accordingly. So to say, I mean, of course they're going to blow the shit out of proportion. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying his mom didn't kiss him.
That wasn't really out of proportion.
I don't know what happened.
Yeah, but he said it. He said his mom told him.
Well, fuck it. He's certified yet, nigga. He said it. He's certified.
Kissing in the mouth.
He's certified. He said it.
Fuck it, man.
Shout out to bro. Hey, bro. Fuck him, bro.
All right, my first one is personal because he is probably one of the very few, 1 out of 3 that has literally been there when Belargo was just a concept on paper. Right. Belargo.
Right. I think Belargo is one of the biggest brands to come out of Philadelphia to not get its complete just dues. And I'm not saying that because Tiff here. But I will say that once again, not knowing business, learning as she go, she missed out on so much. Right. Because Tiff missed out on so much because Tiff took it personal when it really was business. And I think it was so much of her baby that she didn't realize if she created that, she could create something else. You understand what I'm saying? So when Belargo hit and she came up with the name and she was doing everything, it was always her way or the highway, right? And that stunted her growth a lot. It bothered people. I know her. It ain't bothered me. My thing is I let people beat up, right? So with the Belargo brand, it never reached its full potential, right? Because Tiff breastfed that motherfucker until it was 20 years old. You understand what I'm saying? Instead of letting that motherfucker go to the park, go here, go there, and find out.
Play.
Right? Yeah, run and play.
Well,
so
what you got on right now?
This Rich Goals right here, man.
Rich Goals.
Is that your
yes,
shit?
me and Cuz. It's my cousin joint right here. We gonna put it in the store together.
Give it a little camera shot right there
Rich
to
Goals.
the camera.
Speaking of the store, it's not really a certified or not, but what can people expect from the? Do you want to let them in, enlighten them on what's new at the store?
So what's new at the Belargo store, which I've been told, Tiff, let's go in this direction. We giving other artists and developers a shot. You know what I mean? We are bringing in other brands inside of the Belargo boutique. You know what I'm saying? Which is dope, not just for business. People are able to, display their brands, come in, get their fan base to come in, and everybody can capitalize together. Somebody may come in to buy this and realize, oh, I already got those 2 hoodies. Let me get the Belargo hoodie, or vice versa. You know what I'm saying? I'm big on collabing. Like it's crazy because I used to always say that. Now look at Off-White. Look at all the major brands. They cross promoting. They cross marketing. You understand what I'm saying? So I always thought that. My thing is, if I bring the next person up, then I'm still in the mix. And I think only the powers that be really understand it. Like Jay-Z. Jay really been over. But the fact that he got Rock Nation, he got Jim in them, and he got Meek, and he's still relevant.
Right.
He's still relevant because when they see him, they think of Rock Nation.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
I guess I want to end. Can I end that?
Go ahead,
it's over?
End it, too.
Yeah.
No, that's
Oh, you got another
certified or
question?
not? No,
you
Oh, I don't really got. Mine is not really a certified or not question, but it is. We close to the end. Thank you for your time.
Thank you for your time.
But the
brother.
biggest thing that I want to ask, because I know people I know it's people that's watching, that's thinking, that's either one eager to get into the real estate game, or somewhere has seen something and it's discouraged them. What would be your words of advice to either side?
My words of advice is don't get in the real estate business if you're just looking to flip a quick flip. You can do that with anything. If you really want to change your life and have longevity, that's having tangible asset. If you got the money to buy a piece of property, buy it. Don't listen. Buy the same way you got your money sitting in the bank. Buy the house and let it sit there. You might look up 12, 18 months from now. That house that you bought for $10,000 might be worth $40,000.